What the heck is going on, carnivore family? It's your boy Danny reminding you, please be kind. Walk clockwise around the perimeter of the grocery store. I hope this video finds you very, very well, safe from all kinds of misfortune, in good health and in good spirits. Speaking of health, what do the diets of all health-promoting, health-conscious folks have in common? I know we're not talking about specific or the inclusion or exclusion of specific nutrients, vitamins, minerals. We're talking about big trends and broad principles. These principles coming in two different categories. The first category being foodstuffs or dietary practices that they recommend we eliminate, reduce, or remain very suspicious of. The second category is the foodstuffs or dietary practices that they promote or encourage. So do's and don'ts. But why should we care about what all the diets of all these relentlessly positive and annoyingly self-righteous assholes have in common? I'll tell you why we should care. First and primarily, you should care because of something called the wisdom of the crowd. Now, I can guarantee you already care about the wisdom of the crowd, and it cares about you as well. That's why you're watching this video. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. That's how Wikipedia works, and understood in a broader, sort of more philosophical sense, it's how the world works. Most people, individuals, have no idea how very simple things like toilets or ballpoint pen works. Yet they exist and they work, thank God. There are various permutations and manifestations of this phenomenon, but a good general definition for this will say something to the effect of the collective averaged opinion of a group of people is going to be more correct than the opinion of a single individual in the group. Now, this applies whether we're talking about groups of experts, groups of laymen, or groups of part-time science and philosophy communicators on YouTube like myself. Secondly, you should care because of something called bounded rationality. So Wikipedia describes bounded rationality as the idea that rationality is limited in individual decision making by the tractability of the decision problem, the cognitive limitations of the human mind, primarily its finitude, and the time available to make the decision. So decision makers in this view act as satisficers, seeking a satisfactory solution rather than an optimal or the optimal solution. Therefore, humans do not undertake a full cost-benefit analysis to determine the optimal decision. Rather, they choose an option that fulfills their adequacy criterion. Now, because of this beautiful thing called human civilization, because of this beautiful thing called human civilization and its reflection on the internet, you can now leverage the power of the first, that is the wisdom of the crowd, to expand and enlarge the second, that is the boundaries of your own rationality. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what all of your goals should be, or any of them really. I'm not even trying to tell you that you should not occasionally sacrifice your health or a bit of your health in the pursuit of other more important goals you might have. I will say, however, that I think it is a properly basic belief, if not just self-evident, that a huge part of your adequacy criterion for determining the rational eating behavior should be choosing a diet that promotes health span. So, with that in mind, what do the diets of the health-conscious, health span promoting crowd all have in common? In the elimination, reduction, or suspicion category, first, they want to eliminate or reduce added sugars. Second, eliminate or reduce refined carbohydrate. That's the stuff in boxes in the aisles at the grocery store. Third, eliminate, reduce, or remain suspicious of at least flour. That's wheat flour, not cauliflower. And fourth, elimination or extreme reduction of industrial vegetable oils. Those are man-made fats. And in the promotion category, first, protein targeting. That is getting adequate protein per meal or at the very least per day. In fact, this is so important that nobody even cares about randomized controlled diets or randomized controlled trials where diets are compared unless the diets are both isocaloric and isonitrogenic, that is protein matched. Secondly, wholeness is promoted, or a lack of intense or extreme processing. Thirdly, nutrient density, that is nutrition per gram or nutrition per calorie of the food that you're eating. And lastly and fourthly, resistance training. This is part of your diet. Get over it, kids. So the next time you're shopping, apply this heuristic or these rules to the things that you're putting in your cart, and you'll be leveraging the power of the entire world essentially to unbound your rationality and to help you eat in such a way to promote your own health span. Also, say hi to me when you're in the perimeter of the grocery store. Unless I need soap or toilet paper, then you can hit me up in the aisles. See you next time.